What's up guys, my name is Alvaro and I'm the production manager here at MoneyEmerge. Today we're going to talk about our direct-to-screen system. It's one of the newest pieces of technology that has come into the screen printing world. We've acquired this piece of equipment. It's essentially the heartbeat of the entire screen printing and production portion of the business. The reason why we got this is for numerous reasons. It's super fast. You guys could run a graphic on here and the detail is going to be the same every time. So for example, let's say you order a particular graphic this winter and then 2 years later you want to drop that same graphic. We store all that data and information, so replicating that print that you guys did is literally it's all saved in presets, so there's no doubt that it'll look any different. So the consistency of it is really important. So for example, right now we're gonna run a graphic for one of our clients. We separate everything, send it through our RIP software, and we can send it straight to the system. So it's super quick. You guys are able to get a lot of detail. We send everything about 45 DPI, which is dots per inch. We use a direct-to-screen machine. It's solvent-based. We use wax as the medium. The wax is getting put onto the screen, and as it's actually getting imaged, the wax is already dry. Now when we finish imaging this screen and we expose it with our light, you guys are able to get the graphic almost immediately. We don't use light tables. We don't have to worry about refraction or issues with registration. Everything is gonna be printed on every screen on the exact same part. So when it comes to production, we can set up the machine in about 5 minutes relative to the old school system where it would take people sometimes up to an hour, depending on their skill set. I could have one team member do this year with our system. If we have someone, maybe go on vacation and we need to reproduce the same graphic, it's easy because everything is already dialed in to go on any machine. With this, you can see that it's already imaged. I'm gonna take this off, bring it around over here, and we're gonna expose some light to it. We don't need a vacuum light table or anything. This is all we need. So we expose it for 12 seconds and we rinse it off and it's ready to go. So now I'm gonna load up the second screen. It's got a tri-lock system. What that means is we have 3 points of contact. So we're able to register these on the machine super easy. So I got the screen on here. I start it, and by having this machine, you're also able to multitask better. So we're able to knock out jobs a lot quicker in the production side. A lot of places are still using film, and it gives us such more advantage in the industry having a direct-to-screen system because we're able to have that consistent quality without change. There are no issues with alignment, there's no issues with registration. If I have to fix a screen or change the artwork, I just literally go to my RIP software, make any changes, and then we just send it over to this. So the process is so much quicker. Sometimes people are like, hey, you know what? I added a little too much detail on this flag. I don't want it or whatever it is. I can just go to my art room, manipulate the separation to my client's desire, and we can make the screens immediately. So a lot of our customers have rush orders, and people say well, how could you achieve that with so many orders coming in? That's exactly why, is because we're able to do everything so quick and so efficient while maintaining that consistent quality. So now we'll expose this screen, load it up there. And if you're to zoom in, you can see the quality of the detail. So I have all my screens already preset on the machine. This will tell me exactly how many screens I need. So I'll just load this up on here. And I've sent everything at 45 DPI. If you guys have something that you need with a lot finer detail, we'll just use our RIP software. We'll send it at 65, 75 LPI, a lot higher mesh, but the detail's so much finer. It almost gets to the extent that it's an image. If you were to look at a very high resolution image, the more you zoom in, you still see detail. But if it's really low resolution, it would be a correlation to low DPI. And as you zoom in, you start seeing a lot of little squares trying to make that image. That's what we achieve here, is we decide on the DPI depending on how intricate the graphic is. And if the graphic is very fine detailed, it's got a lot going on, we'll send it at a higher DPI to make sure that we achieve the best look for the graphic that you're trying to do when it comes to screen printing. It's kind of a science, but we've mastered it pretty well. So we'll expose light on this guy, and then we'll go on to our next screen. I can walk away from this and I know that I'm not overexposing, underexposing. The quality is it's insane. Depending on the technology they have or lack of technology, it could take them to do 12 screens over an hour. I can do 12 screens in about 5 minutes. We're able to knock out samples for you guys a lot quicker, get into production. So over here we got some of the screens that we already burned. So we've already exposed the screen, we've let it soak in water. This is the part where we just rinse it off so you guys can see how good the detail is. Within seconds, we have this screen washed. We'll just squeegee it out to get rid of any excess water. Again, we're doing this because everything needs to be done quick. We want samples to be made. If you look at this detail right here, you got some solid prints over here, then you got some really good halftones over here. So this is a simulated process design with solid colors, and it's gonna look photorealistic once you print it. So this is for our buddy Corey over at Circulate. So we got some production coming for him. We're excited. All right, thank you guys for watching. We hope that the information we shared with you guys today was super helpful. Hope leads you guys to choosing your next production partner. We're gonna be dropping these videos weekly, so make sure you guys stay tuned.